But then how do you know upstate people? What's your life path? Where'd you start? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from?
Life path?
Yeah, every time someone knows someone obscure, I'm just like, where do you go to school there? Or like, why do you know that? Yo, Prague is in the chat with the 5 gifted.
For real?
With the 5 gifted subs?
What an inspiration.
Prague.
Hold show your face, Prague, here.
Absolute legend and hero of the game. Someone who inspired me to do all the things I do. So thank you, man. Super appreciate it. Shouts to Prague. If you don't know Prague, then you don't know Melee. That's how I see it. For real. If someone tells me they don't know Prague, I'm like, get
out of here.
Bust out a book or something, man. Like,
yo,
you gotta know.
You gotta know your history.
Prague is the reason that I stopped. I'm gonna admit it. I think I may have thrown out this once. Prague is the reason I stopped saying slurs, actually. I bring that up. I know you're like,
I love that.
It's like, why are you not afraid to bring that up? Because look, I was in high school. And I said it because, you know, you say fucked up shit when you're a kid and you don't care.
This is true.
And
no empathy.
Or you know, your friends saying you're like, oh, it's a funny joke, it's whatever. And so I love telling this story. It's one of my favorite stories. It's like a good lesson in like why community members matter. But yeah, so when I was in high school, I said all these slurs or whatever, and I was saying like, you know, gamer words and like fucked up shit, right? And then we were getting into EVO 2016, and Prague and Scar was like, yo, guys, we're gonna be on the big stage now. And like everyone still says like the R word. Everyone says all these like horrible like gamer slang stuff, and like we cannot do that. We don't want to represent ourselves at EVO by like, you know, saying fucked up shit. It's fucked up to the communities that you say it to, and some professionals not cool. Me as a 15-year-old, I loved Prague and Scar so much. I was like, I don't want to make them sad.
I'm gonna change my
I literally did. I was like, I don't even think, like at the time I was like, oh, it's not a big deal to say these things, but like these players and these community leaders inspire me, and they show me like, hey, like you can play Melee here and have a good time or whatever, so here are the things that we want you to do. And like it just set a good example for me as a kid. I was like, okay, you know what? I shouldn't say those things. And I didn't learn off the back like, oh, you can't say slurs, you can't say whatever, because this, that, and the other reason. I just kind of stopped because I was told to. But over time, it like really helped me start to think about like why I say certain words and what they mean and how they affect people. So my message to you all is just shout out to community leaders setting good examples, because like it really does shit. Like, I don't know when you stopped saying like fucked up edgy jokes in high school, but I stopped like freshman year. All my other friends were saying like horrible. They were like,
that was like the.
Like they were like saying some fucked up shit, and they're like, "Oh, Nico, why don't you say it? Like, are you too scared or whatever? Like, did your mom tell you?" I'm like, "No, I just don't want to." Meanwhile, in my head, I'm like, "What if Prague found out? Like, what if Scar heard me?" Like, "Oh, you were just saying all these slurs like yesterday. Like, what? Well, you got pissed about it?" I'm like, "I don't want to talk about it." But in my head, I'm just like, "But I love Melee, so I have to."
That's really cool.
I know, right? I think, and I was like 15, so it shows.
What region is Prague from?
Long Island.
Where's? I want this man to pull up. Pull up to Nightclub. Yo, pull up to Nightclub, Prague.
Yeah. Also, did I see that up tilt? Yes, I did. He did teeter cancel up tilt. It was really sick.
Teeter cancel up tilt. Off of what? Like off the up air?
Yeah, he did. Anyways, sorry, I was geeking out about Prague. We got Cannagar and FF here. FF, upstate ranked Falco, super sick. His brother plays Mark. Do you remember them? They used to come to Nebs a lot.
For real?
FF and TSB. They were like these two brothers that used to come and play doubles Falco Mark.
I did not. I don't actually.
They were sick.
Predating.
Yeah, he's really good. I mean, he's going toe to toe with what's called with Cannagar, which is no joke. Cannagar, also kind of old school NYC player. Been playing for a long time. Everyone knows him or knows them. They know.
Different.
Their Fox is different. Wasn't that Young Justice and Nebs? No, but that's Cannagar's brother. Cannagar's brother is Young Justice.
Oh, okay.
You remember Young Justice?
I'm pretty sure I've seen Cannagar's brother.
Yeah, they were super cute.
He just came. Oh man, I kind of missed teams though.
Teams, if only we had the space instead of giant gamer chairs here. Ooh,
Fair.
that there. He's taller than me now? Yeah, he's mad tall.
Ooh, started. Oop, just a shield out. Now.
Oh, nice drop that laser. But no conversion. What?
Yeah,
Up tilt's a big ass
Up tilt
move.
was so large.
I know.
Do you think they meant for up tilt to hit behind so much as opposed to in front? Like, I don't know.